that was quick. Alright. Let's see what I got to do here. Farming Simulator 25. Maybe. Farming Simulator 25. Done. No. What's up, Tony? How you doing tonight, sir? Okay, I think that's all done. We'll hit that save button. Just like that. Oh wow, they really did change this a lot, didn't they? Sorry, they updated the They've updated streaming stuff, so I'm looking through it just to see if I'm missing out on anything. Doesn't look like it. Okay, I'll fool around with it some other time. There, put that there so I can see. What's up, Landon? How are you? All right. So PJ's niece is aside. Hopefully he shows up tonight. If this is if he's keeping this or not, because I did put in the silage pits that he requested, and I have a whole freaking truckload of grass to dump in the silage pit. Are these chickens out of food? I'm trying to get these damn chickens to get out of food so I could. No. They're getting close. They're only 1,488. So I could swap out these for the other ones I've had in for weeks now. Alright. So I guess, are these even close to be? No. I guess it's time to start playing. Oh, these all need lime. Well, I guess it's time to start tossing some lime down. Oh no. Okay, so only those need lime. Why was this all lit up like it needed lime? 20, 38, and 37. I guess I can... Do I have a lime spreader? I don't think I do. No, I don't. What's up, Matt? Been a couple weeks. How you been, sir? Oh, I do have a lime spreader. Just throw the parsnip truck in reverse. We have another month before these become worth selling, so they're just gonna sit there in the truck. Where is my... It's over here. My twatter? Oh, man. So reverse. Alright, so we need to do 38, 37, 20. No offense, car, but I'm bigger than you. Busy as hell. I hear that, sir. Okay. And does 22 doesn't. Alright. 22 doesn't need plowing, no. That is your actual username. Like if you go to your channel, your YouTube channel, that's the name that shows up in the URL. I don't know why they changed. It's not something I did. It's something YouTube did. Instead of having your display name, it shows your actual channel name now. Tis weird. Tis weird. YouTube changed a whole bunch of stuff. I got an email about how they just added a bunch of features and all this other stuff, so it's making it better, don't you know? We're still not going to promote your if you say bad words, but guess what? Look at these new cool tools that we put in. Spread that lime. You put the lime in the coconut. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You can go in and change it. Cody changed his, but it's still going to be the @ thing. I don't know why they did that. I feel like the other one makes a lot more sense. Use the actual person's name over a channel URL, but hey, it's YouTube. It doesn't do it for your stream? That's not a setting I have turned on. Moderation activity will be shown. Timestamps. Ooh, that works. Participants. Live chat replay, live chat summary. What's that? Viewers joining live chat may see an AI generate summary of chat. Okay. Leaderboard, participant mode, anyone, subscribers, members, live commentary, approved users, live reactions. Yeah, it's not a setting that I can change. I don't know what causes that. Let's Google it. Why is my YouTube chat participants usernames showing different? YouTube chat participants username is shown differently because the platform has recently transitioned to using unique @ handles as the primary identifiers in live chats. This change, which is still being rolled out, is designed to reduce impersonation and create a more transparent chat environment. So, JT, you just haven't gotten it yet, apparently. That's the new... That's going to be the new way of things going forward. Good day, Lewis Gaming. How are you, sir? Here we go. He changed his name to Fireman V15. He's the 15th version of a fireman. So YouTube being stupid usual. Yeah, instead of actually like dealing with channels that are impersonate people, or giving people like the verification checks and stuff like that. They're just gonna make everybody use usernames because that stops impersonation. Because that's gonna stop people from changing their at to whoever they're trying to impersonate. So my hometown's got a new engine and it's ugly. It's so ugly. Don't brag about that. Doo boom boom, ba da dum da dum dum. I guess I can turn my hazards off. If I'm in the field working, I don't think any cars are gonna need to see me go. But I mean, it has happened, so for safety. Still red and shiny. Still ugly. Man. Do 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 do. I'd hate to go dump all that grass into them silage pits and PJ show up and be like, hey, I'm gonna twitch these. Yeah, well, you get what you can afford. But you also get what you pay for. So, yeah. And that field's limed. Alright, so now we move on to the next, which is 38 and 37. No, I'm DOD Fire, Lob Top Gun, and my base, which is my favorite jet, which is F-15E, so I put them together. Oh, Fire Mav. I thought it said Fireman V15. My bad. Fire Mav 15. There you go. No, they got an E1, sir. Yeah, them old ass Seagraves will outlive any of those damn brand new E1s. Is this 30? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go all the way down, back up. I want to see the John Deere 8030 in the thumbnail. Well, then go look at the thumbnail. What's up, Pierce Custom Gaming? How are you, sir? I'll have to go back and get that. I'm not backing up. Oh, of course, there's a ditch here, isn't there? Okay, so now I'm not going all the way down, coming back. Who puts a ditch there? Okay, no, it's just a body of water. My attention, we got a few new Rosenbauer. Someone commented on my emergency page. Someone posted. I posted a picture of of Greenwood's Rosenbauer and they comment the prettiest truck ever, and I responded with the gif of Brian from Family Guy smacking Peter with the newspaper. No. No. God, I'm so tired. Shit, suffering will outlive them all. These days, Pierce still be... Pierce outlive them all. What are you talking about, sir? I guess it's really... It 100% really is in all how you treat them, just like any other vehicle, because my town will tell you they will never do anything other than Pierce. That it's a Spartan. That thing, they absolutely hate it, and then they order the brush from a Rosenbauer dealer. I don't know if you can consider it a Rosenbauer or not. It's just a brush truck, but they hate that thing as well. So, nothing but Pierce from going forward from them. I'm still shocked as hell. Very shocked that Smyrna's new engine, which they've had since, like, is it Memorial Day? They've had since the parade, and they just now put it in service, and it's Pierce, and they have been they had was it Miracle in France? I think they had Miracle in France, and then they had all Hans, and after Hans they've been nothing but KME since like the early 90s. And they didn't get a KME this time. They went with Pierce. I was thoroughly shocked. Do you have to download the same mods and multiplayer as play FS for the very first
I am very turned on right now.
Yeah, in order to join the same game, you have to have the same mods in your folder, same versions of the mods as well. So if it's like the server has mod 2 or mod version 2, you can't have mod version 1 or mod version 3. You have to have mod version 2 in order to join. If that makes any sense. What's up, Redneck Gaming? How are you? Member for 15 months. Look at you. Look at you. And a $5 donation. What did I do to deserve this, sir? Thank you so very, very much. Much appreciated. I fixed the 340 and added grill strobes. Nice. And fixed horsepower and alignment and fenders. Nice. Nice. E1 is becoming popular around here. I'm trying to think. I can't think of... I can't think of any of the companies around me that have E1. I know, I think Millsboro had... I think they actually have, still have a E1 tanker and E1... engine. I think it's Millsboro, but they're down there a bit. Yeah, I don't. Oh, 39 didn't need lime. Whoops. Well, I just limed that field for no reason. But yeah, I don't know if any of them around this. Yeah, let's see. My town has. They have one. It's a Smeal, which is it's a Spartan cab, and Smeal is just a bed. And everything else is Pierce. Howson has all Pierce with a Ferrara. Felton has all Pierce and a. It was as a Rosenbauer. That was when they were using the Spartan cabs before they had like their own custom cabs. So they still have that. Farmington, I think, has all Pierce except for their tanker, which is a Simon duplex, and they're getting ready to get rid of that for a Rosenshitter. Greenwood has all Pierce with the exception of their Quint. It's a Rosenbauer. I believe Bridgeville is all Pierce now. Milford is a mix of Seagrave and Pierce now. Camden's, they still have the one KME Firefox, and then it's all Pierce. Dover is, I'm pretty sure Dover's all Pierce now, I think. What city? I live in Delaware. I know it's a lot of people are getting rid of their Spartans in favor of Pierce these days. Like I think Indian River just got rid of all their Spartans, and they replaced it with 2 stock Pierce. Have you seen what's going on with Rev Group? I saw that Congress was asking them what the hell was going on. But I don't know if was there any consequences out of it. My town has Pierce fire apparatus except for 2 new ones, 4 guys, and Ferrara. And another $2 donation. Thank you, sir. Yeah, 4 guys. I think a lot of the like around here, and there's not a ton of them. But the commercial cab style trucks around here, I think they're the ones that do. I think they all come from 4 guys around here. I could be wrong. Oh boy, they in some deep shit. They got exposed to a lot of shit. Oh, I haven't heard about this. I may have to Google that later on. Oh. God damn. I'm glad I'm kind of stuffy right now. Yeah, I'm running out of lime. Hey. I exposed my innards there. Good lord. I gotta go back and watch that to see if it was as loud in the stream as it was in reality, because that was pretty loud. I did see my mic spike, but it wasn't like in the red. Like I said, I'm glad I'm kind of like stomped up right now. Ooh, we sold some product. Very nice. Making that money back. I had to take out a hefty loan after PJ's just decimated our entire profit. We were up almost $1 million and PJ's start spending. My local fire department and another fire department merged together, so they got to take her from Four Guys. Nice. That's a Pennsylvania company, isn't it? Isn't Four Guys up in Pennsylvania? I could be wrong. I thought they were. Be very, very quiet. I have returned. Well, welcome back, Lewis. Yes, Mayorsdale.
Okay,
PA.
I had to
Nice.
jump on here to tell you what they got called.
I thought it was PJ's after I just blamed them for all of our money, so I was like, oh, gotta be quiet. Go ahead.
So, Congress called them in because, who was it? It was, I think, Sacramento filed a lawsuit against Rev because Rev, Sacramento deep dived into everything, figuring out why there's such a backlog of, apparatus, because they wanted to buy new trucks and it was going to take them 4 years. Well, come to find out, Rev has been selling parts to Pierce, E1, and everybody else. Rosenbauer, I think Suffin was the only one they didn't sell to. So all the prices got jacked up because Rev kept jacking the prices up. And then they would stop making parts. Rev has been wanting to be the only manufacturer. That's why they bought E1, Smil, Spartan, who was Ferrari,
KME, Spartan.
Yeah, they bought all of them because they're going around trying to buy all of the manufacturers so they can be the only person who builds apparatus in the United States. Whereas there is a law that prohibits them from doing that.
Cody.
So they openly, in front of Congress, was like,
call it a monopoly.
They're like, we kind of did. And Congress was sitting there going, are you serious? No joke, in front of Congress. And they kept on saying, we don't know what you're talking about. Like, he's like, what do you mean? Prices have like tripled since y'all started doing this. Like, before the pandemic and everything, you could buy a 100-foot stick for a little over $1 million. Fully equipped and everything, with all the bells and whistles. Now you're looking at 2.5. A best example, Pierce top mount 1,000-gallon pumper. We're gonna go rescue style. Back before the pandemic, you could have spent $600,000 on that. Now you're looking at 1.4.
Yeah, well, I can't remember. There was a local company here that they got quoted less than $1 million. Now the price is up over 1.3, and they're pissed about it.
I don't know if you noticed, but the president of Ferrari actually left Ferrari.
Yeah, he has U.S. Fire now.
Yeah. Well, have you seen the prices of his stuff?
Nuh-uh.
You get a 3,000-gallon tanker, 1,250 pump. You can customize it on a Kenworth chassis for $600. You could get
And they got
an H.
they're always posting how they got shit in stock too.
Oh yeah, dude. They're one department I seen from the time they signed the contract, they got their truck in 32 days.
Meanwhile, Pierce is every time you go to their it's Atlantic. Every time you go to their page, you just see the trucks just sitting outside in the field.
Oh yeah, Charlotte Fire has an Oshkosh striker that's being built. It has been sitting outside. No joke. They post it every week. You can go on Atlantic Fire Solutions and look up, and the truck's in production. I know you know what I'm talking about. But go to Charlotte Fire, and you'll actually see for 3 weeks straight that motherfucker's sitting outside.
Yeah, the same thing happened. It was for over a month. The Kent County's got a mobile command in the works, and that chat, it was just a Freightliner chat. Like they come right from Freightliner, and it sat out in field for
I remember that truck
over a month. Yeah,
yeah, I remember that. That was. But you know what's up with the striker? Only thing that's left is for them to put decals on it. I'm like, seriously, you have a truck sitting outside for decals? I'm pretty sure you can roll a cart out there and put decals on it.
yeah.
It's not that hard.
Got a 2026 KW.
When you have a $5 million truck just sitting outside, yes, I do. I can tell you how much our trucks cost. Trust me. Woo. Talking about emptying your piggy bank. Better have some deep pockets. But yeah, Rev has been in Congress, and Congress exposed them.
Well, they called Rev Group, Pierce, and someone else.
Well, the reason they did that is because Pierce, like I said, Pierce is buying a lot of parts from Rev Group. And they're all part of it. That's why, like, it is getting ridiculous. And honestly, a lot of, I hate to say this, a lot of like higher ups like me and all the other, chiefs, battalion chiefs, deputy chiefs, we go to conferences all the time. I just got back from one, and we were all sitting there talking about it. And honestly, we're waiting to see what happens, because we're hoping, like, now that it's exposed, the prices might go down. We're hoping, praying it does.
And no, they'll just tack in money on it somehow other way. Look at all these freaking everything else going up in price. They raised Game Pass, a digital media platform. They raised it by 50%, blaming tariffs for digital content.
I seen actually I didn't see, because I actually tried it. What was it, like 3 or 4 weeks ago? I came home for a couple days, and I told the other half, I was like, hey, I'm gonna fire up the game, see who's online on Warzone and whatnot, and play a little Warzone. Well, I got on there and it said you had to have like a PlayStation Pass or something like that, or PlayStation something or another. And I got to looking, for 12 months, it was $162. I was like, no. Just for me to play online? I was like, nah, I'm good. Totally good.
Yeah, you gotta have a PlayStation Pass to play online.
I was like, I could.
That's the reason why I went with a PlayStation 3 over an Xbox, Xbox 360, because online was free. You could play multiplayer for free, and then when the PS4 came out, you're like, yep, nope, you gotta pay to play now.
No, I'm not down with that at all.
You see what Microsoft's doing, though, right?
No, actually, I haven't.
They're putting ads in Game Pass. So
are you serious?
Yeah. So you have to watch like a 2-minute ad to join a lobby and stuff. It's getting ridiculous. That's why a lot of people, after they raised the price of Game Pass by 50% and blame tariffs, and then they announced that a lot of people are just like unplugging their Xbox. They're like, "Nah, I'm done."
Dude, nah.
And you saw what the former he's a former CEO of Blizzard come out and said. He pretty much said that tells you that Xbox is dying. They have no one buying their consoles because they don't have any game exclusives. They're raising the price, and there's all these companies that are starting to not carry Xboxes anymore. Sam's Club, who else was it? Announced they're not carrying Xbox anymore, and they're got like huge sales on what they have in stock because they're trying to get rid of them. And he's like, the fact that you're raising prices on everything just shows you're trying to squeeze the last little bit out of it before it's just completely dead.
See, sorry. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. There's a guy I watch live stream. He streams on almost everything. Kick, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. He plays, online, but he plays, war games. And he's been playing Warzone. And we've been talking about it, because Battlefield 6 just got released today. Well, a buddy of his who, sometime multiplayer with him, he's actually like way up there in 22. The Warzone group and blah, blah, blah. Well, Warzone, Call of Duty wanted to do a tournament today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And, if you win, you get like $120,000 and whatnot. And he laughed and he said, they only did that because they were trying to keep people from going to Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Because Call of Duty is dead. I mean, it is dead. They have drained that horse completely dry. They're not doing anything else. And now that Battlefield came out with 6, what's Call of Duty going to do?
Oh, you saw that they couldn't even reach, 100,000 people playing on open beta on Steam for Call of Duty, this new Call of Duty?
Yeah. Hell, what was it? Within the first hour of Battlefield 6 releasing on Steam, it was 600 and some thousand people playing. And Call of Duty couldn't even do that.
Do we own 22?
Could never do that.
Oh, we don't own 22. Well, we do now.
It's because everybody's tired of it.
Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot when you couldn't carry over people are paying for skins and stuff, and then they tell you, oh yeah, you can't take that over with you. It's like, well, now you're gonna piss people off.
Yeah, because the guy I watch, he got that where you can get Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and I think it was Black Ops skins and weapons, but he had to pay like substantial amount of money, for him to even get it to play in Warzone with it.
Yep.
I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sitting there going, nah, I'm good.
They're gonna milk it until people just say, I'm done, and then they'll walk away from it. You're still gonna have idiots that pull. Like I fully expect GTA 6 to be over $100. At least it's gonna be at least $100 just for that game. I foresee it coming.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
And once they do that, Call of Duty is going to follow suit. So you got people paying $70 every year for Call of Duty. They're gonna bump it up to $100. Same with Madden. They're all gonna follow suit.
Oh yeah.
And it's like they're exploiting these people, and it's just gonna bring, like the one guy said, he goes $800 for a new console that's 5 years old. No, thank you. For $800, I can build an entry level gaming PC and play all the same stuff, like, and more.
See, that's like well, what? When are they releasing GTA 6? Did they ever say?
I think the new release date is, what is it, April 2026? I think I could be wrong on that, but it's next year
I
now. It's
swear,
first quarter next year.
I could
Second quarter
have
next year.
swore they said it was some of the guys on base was talking about it got pushed back to 2026, but I couldn't.
Yeah, because
Couldn't
it was supposed
remember.
to be out November, and then they pushed it back. It was like, we need some more time on it.
Like a couple of the guys, they play 5M still, but they said it is like a ghost town half the time.
Yep.
I mean, they've 5M's or not 5M. GTA 5 has been out for how long now?
Since 2013. Sounds
So you're
about
looking
right.
at 12 years. 12 years. I think you've milked that pony. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm getting older and more responsibilities and stuff, but I just don't see the point of paying for any of that crap.
Yep.
I mean, heck, I want a PS5 so bad, but
That's weird.
I've contemplated. I'm like, well, if I'm going back to school and if I'm at home and whatnot, I might just go ahead and get me a gaming PC and just be done. I found a couple for $300. That little entry level, PCs and whatnot. I'm like, I might just do that and be done with it. What little bit of gaming I do, or can jump on and play, might be just enough for me.
Yeah, like right now, my wife has it was a $800 gaming laptop, and it runs everything that I play. So like it's ridiculous for these people to buy, and like they proved a point. It was like they blame the tariffs for the rising cost on the Xbox, and he was like, "So you mean to tell me you're charging more for a console that is now 5 years old?" Which, let's look at your previous consoles. Xbox 360 was half the price that it was 5 years after it came out, and it's like, technology does not go up in value; it depreciates in value because newer and better things come out so rapidly. So technology rapidly decreases. So if you were saying, oh, well, we have to keep the price the same because of tariffs, that makes a ton of sense. You'd get away with that one. But to say, hey, we got to increase the price on this net technology that is now 5 years old, no. You're full of shit. You're just trying to milk money. How people are going to play it.
I bought, what was it, a Limbo, laptop, pulls, 15.6 inch.
Mm-hmm.
It's got touchscreen and all. I bought that for me, to do school and whatnot. She uses it more than I do, but she uses it for her, her notes and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I might just have to get me another one. I mean, because she has an old MacBook, and I mean, it's one of them little small ones. I told her, I said, honey, I'll get another one. That's perfectly fine. I said, I only spent $400 on this anyways. I got it on sale at Best Buy. So it ain't, I ain't really kicking myself for it. And it works perfect. I mean, it was brand new and stuff. And, I looked at one, for a little bit better processor and a little bit better graphics. Hell, they're wanting like $1,000 for it. And I was like, I paid $400 for the one that could do some of the things that this one can do. I ain't no point.
What, in Call of Duty? I can. I didn't mind playing it on the Game Pass, but I'm not paying $30 a month for it. It's ridiculous. here soon is going to be the price of a new game. You're basically you're buying a new game every 2 months right now. Well, what used to be.
I mean, at work, I
Now
use
it's
a Dell.
$70. Dude, you got a Dell.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. I've threatened the tech guys several times. I'm just going to get a freaking HP. Well, you have to have it, classified and everything else. I'm like, well, I don't give a shit. Somebody wants to hack the system, well, more power to you.
It's been quite some time since I was selling computers, but back when I was, Dell was like the bottom of the barrel, and everybody was talking about how all these Alienware ones are so awesome. It's like, yeah. You know who makes Alienware now? Dell. And their customer service was miserable to deal with.
You gotta remember who I work for. So, who's the cheapest? I mean, that's who I work for is the cheapest. Who's the cheapest? Who can we get?
You know, you get paid now, are you?
Nope.
Gotta love it. While they're all I'm a full firm believer that if our government shuts down, no member of Congress should be allowed to leave and go home and all this, or get holidays off. No, you get locked into your chambers until you come up with a solution. The only time you get a break is to have a meal break or go piss. Other than that, you're locked in until you've come up with a solution.
Well, I can take, the base truck home and whatnot. I don't like doing that, but I have been here recently because, of everything. But, I'm worried about, my family and whatnot. But I'm more worried about the guys, my guys. I mean, some of them are brand new airmen and whatnot. They're not getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that do have families and live off base, that get BAH and, everything else. It's like, we're all trying to pitch in and, help out with each other. But before too long, we're going to be all on the bottom of the barrels. Mm-hmm. There's nothing we can do. And, y'all want to pee-foot around and not get this resolved while you have families and everything else who actually rely on what you're, need to pass and everything to live. I don't know. It's ruffled my feathers. Let's just say that.
I don't blame you.
I mean, and a lot of guys tell me, this is why I'm in the position I'm in, because I worry more about them and care more about them. I mean, like I said, I worry about my family, but we're okay. She's still working and whatnot, and she makes pretty decent. But there's a lot of my guys, the other halves don't work, or there's a lot of things come into play, and I'm more worried about them. Because if I have them worried about all this, you're no good sitting at the station. It's just one of those things right now. I don't know. We'll make it one way or another. We'll make it. But somebody needs to figure out something, and quick.
That's the problem. They're too busy doing interviews, pointing the finger at each other, saying he did it. No, he did it. No, he did it. No, he did it. So I said they need to just when this shit like this happens. It happens way more than it should at this point. To be honest with you, they need to suffer consequences. They don't get pay. They get locked in a room, and they have to work on resolve it. And for like every day they go without a resolve, they should suffer some sort of penalty. Like this is nonsense. And it doesn't matter what party you side with. It doesn't matter. You got real people being affected by assholes that just can't come to a simple agreement to keep the lights on. That's basically what it is. Imagine sitting there and arguing with your other half about how to pay the bills, and they just shut everything off, and you're just too pissed at each other to get simple necessities back online. That's what we're dealing with right now.
I swear. And I actually told some of the guys this, and they actually laughed because I made some good points. I'm like, when the government shuts down and whatnot, regular civilians, no offense, regular civilians like y'all should not have to be able to pay taxes. Should not pay taxes whatsoever. If the government shut down, that means they can't receive any revenue. So why should people pay taxes?
Yep.
And I about guarantee you, if they did that, boy, let me tell you now, they'd be in there fist fighting it out.
That's why I said they shouldn't get paychecks. When the government's not shut down, they shouldn't get paychecks. All their benefits and everything they have, like their barber and all that shit, be shut down. Nothing. You get nada. Zip, zero, nada. Nothing. You're living off our dime to make decisions for us. If you cannot come to those decisions, you don't get shit. And that's the problem. Our politics, and that's why we're in the position we're in, because our politics have become, people are doing it to become wealthy. They're not doing it to better us as a nation. No, they're using it to line their pockets. So you hit them where it hurts. Fine them. If they can't come to a conclusion for every day they don't, fine them a certain fee. Start hitting them in their pockets, and the reason why they want to be in the positions that they're in, and watch how quick shit gets done.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like, I know everybody's heard and joked and actually true, but that's besides the point. People talk about the E4 Mafia. Whenever somebody needs something, like, our tank is broke down, but we need, to put fire on this building, but we can't, get the tank running and whatnot. Call the E4 Mafia. 2 minutes later, that sucker is going to be fired up and moving and everything. Don't worry about how they got it done, but just know it's done and you're getting it.
Bunch of hillbillies show up in a truck. We'll get you back online.
Trust me, you rely heavily on them E4s. Let me tell you now how they strategically transport. It was steel, but it's called something like strategically acquiring and relocating or something like that. You don't worry about how they got it. Just be worried about the consequences later. I've had family members hit me up asking me how we're doing. Shitty. Ain't nothing else we can do but keep doing our job. sucks, but I mean, who else is going to do it?
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Bet you didn't hear about the Air Force Secretary got some. Well, needless to say, he might need to be looking for a new job and not put the Air Force on his resume.
What happened there?
So there was an investigation of, you know, how can I put it? Families and service members complaining about this company who work basically contracts for the Air Force on like housing, base housing and whatnot. Well, the Air Force Secretary for years kept saying there's no problem. They couldn't find any problems, this, that, and other. Well, 2019, an investigation got launched. He said nothing was found. 4 months later, he was like, "Oh, we found some. The company has been frauding us $20 million. They basically stole $20 million. And now there's a huge uproar on it. Like,
Cody Lewis with the $9.99.
what's
Much
going to
appreciated,
happen?
sir.
Well, they took the company to court.
Hey, look, if you want your name to show up, all you can do is
The
donate.
company got charged and has to pay back $68 million.
That's
But they're
good old
put on
YouTube
a
for you.
3-year probation because they're saying they're fixing the problems
You want
on
your name back?
bases.
You gotta pay.
But they're still allowed to be on bases for 3 years. Like, they're on probation for 3 years. Make that make sense.
I've come to learn that nothing our government does makes sense. But for some reason, we keep electing these jackasses. I don't understand.
Welcome to what I deal with on a daily basis. So
Hey, you work for them.
Yeah, nice. I've put in. I can't tell you exactly what it is, because that's. But basically, put in requests.
Cash paid.
Yeah, actually, it is. Unfortunately, I don't understand. It's just a form, but whatever. For our base to get a ladder truck, we have put in for 10 plus years for our base to get a ladder truck. Joint Base San Antonio just got Andrew's old ladder truck, and now they have 2 towers on their base. They just got a Rosenbauer, brand new Rosenbauer. What was it, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago? A whole bunch of us are like, especially other bases that need towers too. We're all in the uproar because we're like, why? They got 2 towers and we can't get one? Hell, we can't even get a quint. Hell, I begged them. Hey, think we can hit up the Navy? Get some of their old ladders? Because the Navy gets a hell of a lot better equipment than we do.
Dover got a ladder. It's old as shit, but they got a ladder.
I've run on that one twice. Let me tell you now, that's a pumping son of a gun, though.
They're mighty proud of it.
Yeah, they are. And I'll tell you this now. They need to be proud of it. That is one good truck. One hell of a truck.
Shit, it was first due on when Texas Roadhouse in Camden caught fire.
Yep. I
It,
forget where I was. Is that freaking Keller?
I don't know who that is.
Listen
That's
here,
true.
you little son of a gun. You don't call. You don't write. You don't do shit.
That's probably because you called him by the wrong name. Try that in bed and see what happens to you.
You might enjoy it too much.
Maybe.
I wasn't referring to being in bed with him, but if that floats your boat too, go for it.
And the awkwardness starts now.
No awkwardness.
Not here, anyways.
Nope. I'm still trying to figure out this Windows 11 thing.
Not that
Like,
hard.
I have it on my work computer. Like, I've had it on my work computer for like 6 months. No, more than that. And like, I got used to it. It's not that bad. I don't like it on this computer.
Since you said an upgrade, did you, Phoenix, did you upgrade to 26?
26. Oh, iOS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
I like it overall. I don't like what it does to my battery.
Yeah. Let's see, on my 12, it hasn't done anything with my battery. Everybody else that I've heard, it has messed their battery up.
On my 15 Pro, my battery used to last me 2. And on a good time, good charge, it lasts me almost 3 days. 3 complete days. Now I'm charging it every day. The first day after when everything was updating, but it lasted me like 6 hours. It destroyed my battery.
I heard they're going to come out with a new update to fix that, but I doubt it.
No, it's because the liquid glass requires more processing power, so it's sucking more power from your battery just to run that shit. It's cool and all, but I do miss my battery life. Let me put it this way. I charged my phone, and when I left for the convoy, I was at 100%. By the time I got home, it was at 30%. Just the convoy drained my battery 70%.
Wait, what iOS are you on?
26, the new, well, 20, it's 26.01 or something now.
0.2.
Oh, is it 0.2?
Yeah, because 0.1 was the original.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm on.
You're probably
13.
on the... No, I'm going to say 16. 16.8.
Close. What would you say, Phoenix?
I said 13.
No, I'm a little bit better than that. I'm at 18.
Well, it just
You're
went.
on 18?
Yeah, it just skipped from, what was it, to 26?
16.
Listen,
So I was
like,
at...
I'm living my
Mine
life
was-
just fine, all right? Like nobody, like, my identity hasn't been stolen. Like, I'm okay. I have an iPhone SE.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
18's the iOS operating system before 26. They jumped from 18 to 26.
Oh.
So you're not that far behind.
I know I went from 16 to
I have
20.
not physically updated, like, consciously
No, it was 18.
updated my iOS.
See, I know when I have an update because my phone starts lagging like crazy.
Yeah. I mean, mine always just lags.
all that kitty porn you look up.
Yeah.
I said
To
kitty,
be-
not
Yeah,
kids.
I was gonna say. To be fair, he said double T's, not double D's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Capital sandwich. Well, that's what I'm looking at.
We're on the Michigan map.
You kind of need to be specific now before we all get busted on something.
Oh,
YouTube. He said kitty as in meow meow.
Yeah, meow meow, not screaming. Unless you look up screaming goats, but that's besides the point.
I don't know what it was, but I shared the video in Discord of that dude making the thing to kill the cockroach. I laughed so hard at that. My wife thought something was wrong with me. I was laying next to her in bed watching TikToks, and that one came across, and I laughed for maybe a half hour. And every time I would stop, I'd start laughing again because it. Wake up, bitch! Pow! Now try to stick your head in the cookie jar again.
to be honest, I did not see that.
I can say I did.
It's in general chat. It's not that far back. That and the fucking Bob Ross AI videos.
I saw the Bob Ross one playing like Battlefield.
Yeah. We're just gonna do a happy little tea bag right here. It's like,
Did you see the one somebody did with Ernie? Did Ernie as Gunny? Ernie, Gunny as Bob Ross. He's like, let's paint a happy tree. Fuck that happy tree. Who the hell cares?
yeah, it's all the one where
I have not
Bob
seen
Ross
that one.
freaked the hell out.
Oh, it is freaking
Fuck
hilarious.
this tree.
No, there's one with Gunny doing it. Whew. I rode for a week. The only reason I rode for a week because I couldn't get back up in my chair.
Go grab my watch.
That and freaking Betty White jumping off a steel cage.
Really?
That was a good one. Yeah, it starts off. She's got like the belt around her waist, and she like holds it up, and then it's just a compilation of her jumping off the steel cage. And the last one, it's got Drew McIntyre laying on two tables in the steel cage, and she jumps off, completely misses him, and just lands on the ground and doesn't move. It's like, oh shit, she's dead.
It kind of reminds me, when you said that, all I could think about was what was that old game you can play on Nintendo 64? Had Jerry Springer and all that.
On Nintendo 64?
Yeah, it was the old wrestling game. What was it? Was it
Are you talking about
WrestleMania?
Celebrity
No.
Deathmatch?
Yes.
That was a show. Did they have a game? That I don't remember. I used to watch it
swear
on
it was in
MTV. The claymation.
No, like you could. It was a game. You could play it and sit there and wrestle like Jerry Springer versus like Kiss, or Jerry Springer versus The Undertaker, or Kane and whatnot.
I don't remember this game, but
Maybe it was Celebrity. Was it Celebrity SmackDown? Is that what that was? Hang on a second. No, I can't remember. I mean, it was old.
even that it's more of a PlayStation era. Well, PlayStation and Nintendo 64 kind of exist at the same time. Our resident video game expert, Steve, isn't here. He'd tell you what the name of the game was, what year it came out.
It was Celebrity Deathmatch. It was PlayStation 2. That's what it was. I thought it was on Nintendo 64. It came out in 2003.
We're getting old.
Yeah.
That was 22 fucking years ago.
God almighty. Hell, some of the guys on base was talking, they were sitting there talking about, how the music nowadays is so much better than the old music and whatnot. I was like, you don't even know what you're talking about. They're like, okay, you play one that, beats all this new, was it rap or something like that, hip hop or something? I played We Fly High. And walked away.
Dude, yeah, no. The rap, everything brand new sucks these days. I mean, there's a few artists that come out and you're like, okay, yeah, this is good, but compared to back in the day, not. Nope.
Like even now, the country music. One, I don't like country music. I like the old country music. George Strait, Garth Brooks, like they're Toby Keith. 1990 to early 2000s. Yeah, I think that's really good country music. Nowadays, the guys playing the bass all the time. I'm just like, this just sounds like crap.
Yep. That sums up that fight between those two idiots, the wannabe country boys that were arguing between a freaking chain link fence that had barbed wire at the top, and then one of them hopped the fucking barbed wire, and the other one took off running. It's like two jukeboxes or two karaoke machines arguing over who's the real jukebox. Like that sums it up perfectly.
Yeah, it's funny because we're talking about back in the day. My other half was going through her stuff, and she actually found. I kind of died laughing. She found her old Blockbuster card.
That's a relic.
Yeah. I was like, honey,
they're putting that shit in museums these days.
Oh, that's what I told her. I said, honey, this is in a museum now, right? Like, it's pretty bad. Our childhood is in a museum.
Mm-hmm.
I told her, I said, you better keep on to that. Because I think it was 98 or 99 was the, when they put it on the bottom, what year that that card was made and whatnot. And it's like 1990 at blah, blah, blah. I think hers said 98 or 99. I was like, ooh, we getting old. Oh.
So I was telling my wife earlier because Discord shows what I'm listening to on Spotify. I was like, if anyone's sitting there actually paying attention to what I was listening to, they'd probably be thinking, what the fuck's he on? Because earlier, just an example for earlier today, I went from 18 Visions to Limp Bizkit to 12 Stones to Mudvayne, and then I can't remember what the last one was. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then other days it's just Elvis playing, and then other days it's like 80s country, and it's just they're probably like, what the fuck's he on? I don't know. I went through and made a whole Spotify playlist of I did one originally because they had that when we were young tour or whatever, where they had a bunch
Yeah.
of the like the early 2000s bands. So I did a when I was young playlist, and it's just all rock that I used to listen to like pre 2009 ish.
Yep.
And then I was like, you know what, I'm going to do one for rap. So I did one with rap that's got like nothing but it's like Kanye West early stuff, Lloyd Banks, stuff like that. And then I was like, I'm going to do one for country. And it's like full of Alabama, Brooks and Dunn, stuff like that. It's just like, I don't listen to that. I really, other than Sleep Token and Ghost, I don't really listen to anything else that's new.
Oh no.
What's up,
Are you
Steve?
talking
How
about
you
burning
doing?
CDs?
Huh?
We're not talking about LimeWire, okay?
You're talking about like CDs that you burned. I came in the middle of that. It's like,
Spotify
sitting
playlist,
there.
the new
Yeah.
the
So
new
sorry.
burned CDs for our age,
I don't know.
for today's generation.
I don't know why
See-
my mind went right to burning CDs.
See, the guys, they don't mind when I take over the radio in the Bay, because I'll put on like classics like Elton John, Korn, Metallica, you know, all the good ones.
Hey,
Like
Elton John, Korn, and Metallica in the same category.
One of these things doesn't
just
fit.
want to make sure I heard that right.
Come on now. I mean, Rocket Man, come on.
It's essentially
Come on.
Betty and the Jets.
it's essentially metal.
I bet that's a big one on bass, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It really is. To be honest with you. Some of the guys never ever heard of Elton John. I'm like, so you never heard the Rocket Man? And of course, they took it the wrong way. And I was like, well, half of y'all actually are. So,
Well, I don't know if you missed that part or heard that part of the conversation. I was telling them, I said, Discord shows what I'm listening to on Spotify. So anyone who's actually paying attention today was probably like, what the hell? Because it went from 18 Visions to Limp Bizkit to 12 Stones to Mudvayne, and I can't remember. Oh, Fall Out Boy. So people are probably like, the fuck is he on to right now? I told my wife that. I was like, I don't know if anyone actually pays attention to that, but they probably think I'm on one.
Brandon probably pays attention to it. What's he listening to?
Not my playlist, bitch. Just like my wife, every now and then I add something to a playlist that makes my wife go, "What the hell is this?" And my dad was talking about what's his name? I can't. It's Clarence something. Anyway, he sings the song. It's like, I'm stroking. And I put it on a playlist. My wife's like, do I even want to know? It's like, it's the song Dad was talking about around the fire the other night. Oh. Yep. She was telling, because we were sitting around the fire, and my dad was talking, because he had an MP3 player, and he stopped using it. So my stepmom took it up to her father when he was still alive to listen to, and he had some of those songs that are like, and her dad was oblivious, and he was just jamming along to it, like I'll Eat You for Breakfast, Stroking, 60-Minute Man, shit like that.
Jeez.
I was like, that's the equivalent of my wife taking my old MP3 player. It's got Wheeler Walker Jr. on it. Fuck you, bitch. You broke my heart.
Oh, Lord.
Like she was the Roger Allen Wade who sings the song for Jackass. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. He's got one called Butt Ugly Slut. She was like, what is this?
Welcome to my going into adulthood there.
I want a butt ugly slut with a bad drinking problem. Watching baseball and grading papers. Nice, sure.
Pretty sure you could probably find one in. Yeah, pretty close to you.
Oh. What?
Big ugly slut with a drinking problem.
I mean, you're down in South Carolina. That's not far.
Yeah, true. Honestly, there's so many home liquor stores around this place. I sat there and was like, so does everybody got to be drunk to be in this place?
Oh, man.
Dude, if it's not like in the process of like either growing or ready to be harvested, I don't understand any of the other colors.
Oh, the soil
Like,
composition?
I've literally never understood them. And I just go, that's why I'm just like, what do you want me to do? Because, like, I don't get it.
Well, you need to figure out if you're keeping those silage pits. Or are you putting...
Oh, shit, yeah, the silage. Yeah.
Because I put the ones in
Dude,
you said you liked.
I forgot. What an idiot. I'm sorry.
And I have... Let's see. Where is it?
I meant to be... You got grass, right?
Yep. I got 1,602,472 liters of grass waiting for your
Do it.
pittage. Are you keeping those, or are you going to use the ones I put in that you wanted?
Oh, right. Yeah, I should probably do that.
If you want to use those, I can fill those up.
No. All right, I gotta see how much space they take up.
In the ditch!
Could have said something to that, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I mean, but ugly sluts do take up a significant amount of room.
Some extensions keep going.
You better have a bench seat because they ain't fitting in the front seat if you don't.
Shoot, I forget what it's under.
Oh, he's got snacks! God damn it, a drinking problem apparently.
I sure as heck do not miss them days.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
Remember what category it's under?
18.
Silos, I think, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, silos all the way at the bottom. It looks like blank spaces, but they're you can see the corners on them.
Oh. Shit, okay.
2, 4, 6,
Is it all the
8,
same thing?
10, 12.
Oh, they're all
They're different sizes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 20, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34,
Oh, so it's the same size.
36. So you got 36 cans. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 36 packs.
Hey, Steve's on here. Hey,
I
Steve.
thought you could customize the...
You just put them together. You had to put them next to you. I don't think you can make them different sizes.
Oh, all right.
So you just
So
put
it's
the one
kind
you
of
got.
what we already have. Right? It's kind of like the same thing.
Kinda, sorta, yeah. Did you want me to fill these?
Yeah, for now. Let's see how this goes, you know? Like,
Do you
don't
wanna
build it too big.
You got a chainsaw?
I do own a chainsaw. What's going on?
You got a stump here.
Oh.
Mine's on my truck, so. The fuck?
Oh shit!
Did you
I left.
tab away? Okay. I
Yeah.
was like, where did he go?
Maybe I don't have one. Oh yeah. Oh, wait.
Steve,
I
that's
don't have
because you're
one.
still a middle school kid.
How do I not have a chainsaw?
I'm coming with mine. I have mine on my truck, so.
It's not a hand tool anymore.
Yeah, but the Dodge and the service bed has spots where you can put them, because a lot of times, for me at least, they disappear out of my hand, so you gotta go back and get them.
Never had that problem. Anytime
So-
I buy a chainsaw, it's just in my hand tools.
Yeah, it's disappeared, and then you have to go and reclaim it in your in the menu.
I definitely bought one at one point though, because I chopped down. Obviously, like I chopped down trees.
That's a good one, Steve.
Oh, see, they disappeared out of my truck.
I'm just gonna keep buying a new one.
I had 2 in my truck and they're gone.
It's not worth it, dude. It's like $1,000. Just buy one.
No, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, those are sprays. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, did you have a Husqvarna?
I don't remember.
Just go buy a new one.
We own 5 of them. Why would we buy another one?
That's true.
There we go.
Oh, what? You
ready for
automatically
this?
just like change your attire from like.
Yeah, when you take chainsaw out, you get a helmet
Cool.
and gloves on.
Yeah, there it is. I'm dying to use this thing.
That's the only reason why you want to do silage.
Yeah, dude, I've been like ever since the snow simulator, their ski region simulator. Dude, that was like the best game I've ever played in my life.
I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna spend some time with the other half. I'll probably be on chat.
No, you have a good night.
See you later.
No.
Oh, you're backing up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm running out of room here, and I haven't even made a dent in this truck yet.
You know, start going down the, maybe like stop, then like go down a different row or something.
I'm just gonna scooch in right here.
Okay.
Still 66% full.
Nice. Getting this first section level out. Oh shit.
I was trying to go to the right here.
Yeah, let me just pop out of your way. Oh. Alright, there we go.
Can I get down to 50 on this pass is the question. Have you watched any of the gameplay footage of NASCAR 25?
A little bit.
Thoughts?
Not super impressed.
I was. In fact, you can drive through the infield. That's pretty dope.
I don't know. I expected a little bit more because, like, iRacing is just really good, and they just made it like a little arcadey.
They have to for the people who
I know,
don't pay
for
for
the masses.
iRacing. Yeah.
I know they're gonna make it for like the controller people. How much
For
do
the
you have
brands of
left?
the world. 54%. Oh, still over a million.
Okay, so maybe let's do like 50% here and like 50% in the other one. For right now, at least until I can get this like leveled out.
You are making one hell of a mess there, sir.
Yeah. It'll all get cleaned up.
Down 26%. We're in that low. I don't think I'm getting 15% in here. I'm trying my best. Didn't Tony have a skid steer somewhere? Oh, he's mowing his place. Skid steer? He's got a plow. Oh, he must be typing. Not in there. Here maybe? No. That's a roller. Unless he parked in his garage. Nope. Up by the cement place. Oh, wait, I thought you had a skid steer at one point. I'll buy a skid steer, because I'm pretty sure PJs would appreciate a skid steer. How much are they? 77,000. We got plenty. I'll buy that. And then we'll get a bucket. I can't make it black. That's dumb. I'll buy that. Just I need something to clean up there around his area. Slow and steady wins the race. To have a tornado, you need to turn on crops. Yes. And at certain weather too, haven't I have yet to see one either. So, I don't know, we've had a ton of hail damage on here. You know, I have a truck and trailer that would going to get it, picking this up. I still could have got here like 3 times faster than just doing this. I guess I could probably have hired help planting now, can't I? He's gonna have the whole thing cleaned up by the time I get back. Or you were at my place with them too? Huh? Oh, trucks and trailers? Yeah. I didn't think this one through. What the price of treads these days? Son of a bitch, you got it all cleaned up. We need a skid steer, Jesse. We need a skid steer. We need to clean up this mess, Jesse. Ooh, that's grass. It's not chaff.
My bad.
No, you're good. I just got this to clean up anything that gets out. I'm the little Kubota that could.
It works pretty good.
that was close.
I timed it out. Don't worry.
Almost lost me Lucky Charms.
You almost got destroyed. There it is.
I still got 10% on my trailer, so.
That's all right.
Now she's empty. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Saved it! That's what I get for grading papers on the keyboard. I missed it. What happened? You retracted it. I was too busy. I was so focused on silage. I already know what's gonna happen. He's gonna come in and push all this back out, and I'm pushing back in. There we go, keeping a nice little easement there. I'm just gonna stay out of his way. Let him do his thing. I'll come back and clean up once he's switched, I guess. Skirt. Take my truck with my 2 chainsaws, park it back in my garage, so the next time I need a chainsaw, it's gone again. It's frustrating. Why is it always me that it disappears from? I guess what I'm gonna do is just have my hired help start planting. What did we do last time? Oh wait, is 8 not harvest? 8's not harvested. I'll go do that then. I didn't know that was still up there. I can still, I think that's what I'll do first. I'll get higher help going. Guess we'll do all this in corn. Do all this in canola. Where's my track? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yep. I got them spinners on my tractor. So do 7, 46, and 45. I'll do that in canola, I guess. Or soybeans. I think that's what we did in soybeans. Then we'll do 113 and 14 soybeans too. Maybe we just make a field out of 54, 55, 56, 57, 47. Make that one long, skinny field of something. We're just gonna hire him, let him do his thing, stay out of his way. If he crashes, then further proves the AI is shit. In the end, it fade into the night. Whoa, who will tell the story of your life? I'm a big dummy. Sell that, yeah. Make us a cool $145,000 back, because the same thing, is it? right here. Oh. Do we have to buy that one for 300,000? I don't have enough money for that. That was the big dumb. That was the big dumb. I mean, I could make that money back. Spin it.
Sorry, I'm snacking.
Oh, what you snacking on?
Goldfish.
Snack that smiles back. Goldfish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got like the big old box of them.
The Costco size box.
Yeah, it's like the big cardboard one. Looks like the carton of milk.
The giant ass carton of milk, you mean?
Yeah. Yep. Man, there's compact and ain't no joke.
Yup.
Hang on.
I need a drink. Is he actually planting? He's actually planting, alright. Well, let him do his thing. His little thingy thing. I think we're full on straw, so I'm just gonna collect all this and sell it.
My dad turned. I was getting a FaceTime from my dad. I know. Yeah, it's like. It's 10:30. And I'm going over there in the morning to help him replace some fence posts. Well, actually, some fencing. And it's like, my. How the tables have turned.
I'm thoroughly surprised your dad knows how to FaceTime.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's my brother. Like, I'm pretty sure he FaceTimes with my parents all the time.
Nah. I told try to FaceTime my dad. My dad would be like, "What in the Sam? Hell is this bullshit? I don't want to see your face."
Well, my dad knows how to do it through my brother from like, oh, let me show you something real quick. Like while they're talking on the phone. And then it just turns into a FaceTime. And then, like, home improvement projects and stuff. So I have FaceTime with my dad before, but it's like if I'm working on something specific around the house and I'm like, I'm not too sure about this, I'll give him a call first and then I'll just be like, hey, why don't I just FaceTime you and show you? But he doesn't like calling it like cold call. Like you wouldn't just like cold call you with a FaceTime. Ever. Especially at this hour. Like I have to be over there at
FaceTime, but
9.
no.
Yeah, I have to be over there at 9. And my brother's getting there at 8. They're like going up to pick up the fencing. This is it, sir. Drove to New Hampshire today. I'm like, dude, you're not awake. Whatever you did right there is definitely not. Unless someone died.
Well, if he's calling because you can't replace it anymore, you never know.
A simple text would do.
Are you guys getting that wicked ass nor'easter up your way too?
I don't think it's gonna be wicked ass.
I don't know, they're canceling everything around here, and that's how I know we got like significant bad weather coming in when everything's just getting canceled left and right. I was like, oh, okay, well, we must be in for something. I don't pay attention to the actual weather unless it's that day. It's like, you know,
Yeah,
what?
like I know I'm getting rain on Sunday night into Monday. That's about as much as I know. And then when the 5-day forecast thing, it had like an upside down triangle with an exclamation mark for Monday. And it's like, okay, so that means it's probably like some bad weather. Like that's all I know. I'm more concerned about the temperatures. Honestly, I don't give a shit if it's gonna rain or snow. I just need to know what to wear.
Yeah, that's what it says. Unless it's that day, like what's the temperature outside? Oh, it's raining. Bummer. But I was on Facebook earlier and it was like, postponed till next week due to inclement weather. Canceled due to the upcoming weather event. It's like, oh shit, what's going on here? Oh, one post said nor'easter. Alright, so we're gonna get a shit ton of rain. And then like, I don't know if you have
like
the weather.
Maybe, though, but like maybe. Like, come on, let's be real.
I don't know if you have the weather thing on at the bottom of your screen. It keeps flashing the flood warning sign.
No, because what I hate about this fucking Windows 11 is that your taskbar is just set on your primary monitor. You can't move it.
I have the taskbars on both of mine.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, with Windows 10, you used to be able to just like click and hold it and then move it around to wherever the hell you wanted it to be.
Oh. Yeah, I have the taskbar on like the bottom.
My primary monitor for gaming purposes is like my left monitor. It's the better resolution one, so I keep the taskbar on my right one. Because whenever you play a game, it just defaults to the left, or to like the primary monitor.
Yeah, you're number one.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, I just put the taskbar on the secondary monitor, and that is great. But nope. With Windows 11, it can only be, like if you're doing, I guess, just the one, instead of duplicating it, it will only show up on the primary monitor. Yeah, so I was like, how do you get around that? And it was like, well, there's this thing you can download to, like, override that. It's like, no, already too complicated. Not happening. It's like, why would you change? Why would you get rid of that? It's a stupid thing to get rid of.
They don't want you to
Because
have your
obviously-
own setup.
Yeah,
Let's fall in
obviously
line.
not a whole lot of people knew about it. Like, thoroughly pissed me off. And I will say, having used both Windows 10 and Windows 11 in terms of, like, I like the Windows 10 icons better. That are, like, in your taskbar. The ones you have pinned. Or, like, whatever's open.
Oh yeah.
I really dislike the settings one. It's like borderline offensive to me.
Yeah, but I love the folders too much. Like you can have multiple tabs open instead of having to have multiple folders open. That's the thing that pisses me off about the server PC so much is when I'm trying to move things over. It's like I have to have separate windows open, so just separate like a new tab in the same window.
It doesn't bother me. Like for work, I just like I have to do a lot of like with folders. I have to do a lot of drag and drops. So I got to have the two things open.
Yeah, you can do that with just multiple tabs. You just drag it over to the tab you want and just drop it in. That's what I do on this PC.
Oh, and you just have the folder open.
Yeah, I just have one folder window open. And just have separate folders and separate tabs.
Yeah, you have the destination folder in the second tab.
Yeah.
And you can just drag it up to the top.
Yep.
Tab thing. Yeah. I don't know. There's something about that. I feel like I just gotta see it. I gotta see it transfer over. I have to do like the physical motion of dragging it and dropping it.
I gotta drag it and I gotta drop it, or else I don't know it copied over. That's one thing that bugs me about this.
Because
when
don't you think like when you drag? So let's say you do it your method. Don't you go back over to make sure it made it there?
I watch it, like so when you copy or you move it over to the other folder is open in that active tab, and you can watch it all pasting in there, the items going in. But what bugs me, I noticed, I don't know if it's for anything else or it's just my mods, because I've been doing the separate mod pack for the server, so like I switch them out at the beginning of the week. I swap my regular mods folder back in, the ones that do all the mod spotlights and stuff on, and on Fridays I swap it back out for the server mod pack. And I've noticed when I do that, like when you copy everything over, it's like the folder I just copied everything out of is empty, and I'm like, okay, but the folder that I moved everything into is empty. I was like, what happened here? And I'm like, did I put it in the wrong folder? And then I just have to back out and go back in. It's like, okay, there it is. Whew. Like it doesn't update right away. Is he still playing?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to have that.
He is. He's done, actually. We're gonna move him over this one and let him do his thing. Let him do his little thingy thing. Alright. I need a drink. Alright.
Dude, I hate how it's getting so dark so early. I feel like it's like earlier this year.
Yeah, it happened all of a sudden too, like really fast.
Right. It was like a day.
Yeah,
It was like 2 weeks ago, and it was like one day it was still light out at like 6:45, and the next day it was just like pitch black.
And it was like what?
Also, sorry.
It was like 8. It was still late, around 8 o'clock, and then like not even a week later, it's dark by like 5:30. Like what the hell?
Yeah, like it happened in a day, and so like my wife thought the same thing, and then I like started asking people. And they kind of agreed. Well, I mean, not kind of. They all agreed. Like, it hasn't been like that before. And this year with, like, the foliage, yeah, there is none. Our leaves are just, like, turning brown instantly and falling. So, like, something's up. Because like I finished up with simulation. Work. I know. I finished up with work at like 5, and my plan was we have a like yard waste pickup day tomorrow, And I've already like started bagging some leaves and stuff. I don't have a bunch. I think I have like a dozen bags out. And it was 5 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll like, take the mower out and like mulch everything up, and then connect the bagger and bag it all up." And then I was thinking about it. I was like, "Well, shit, that's like 2 passes in the whole yard, so that's probably gonna take like an hour at least." And it's 5, so it's probably gonna start getting dark. So maybe I'll just like blow some of the leaves into a general location and then run them over with the mower to like mulch them up and then collect them again. And so I started doing that, and then it was taking forever to blow the leaves. But I was like, all right, well, I blew them into a different area, so I'll just run them over. I started doing that, and it was just like dark. I've been working for like 45 minutes at that point. It was just dark. So I did what I could with like the headlight on the mower. Yeah, but it was like bagging stuff. It was like literally pitch black. And I looked down, I was like, Jesus, like it's gotta be like 7:30. My wife's probably like still at work. She hasn't texted me, but like she works late on Fridays sometimes. And I checked, and it was like 6:30.
Yeah, my kid gets home shortly, like before 3, and I was sitting. I remember getting up, unlocking the door for her, and then I sat back down here and I was working on videos. And I edited like 3 videos, and I was like, oh, it's like 5 o'clock. I need to go empty the dishwasher. And I got up and I was like, why is it so dark in here? Is it raining or something? And I went and opened the blinds, and it's like, oh no, it's just the sun's going down.
It's just
All right, you gotta
yeah.
flip the light switch on. Jesus. It was like in an instant. Just the same with the temperatures. Like it was blazing hot, and then it just like cold snapped to the 40s, and then right back up to the high 80s. It's just like, what's going on right now?
Yeah, and then back down. Like, dude, it was so cold last night.
Yeah,
like,
it was like 42 degrees here.
We got to 32.
God damn.
Overnight, yeah. And so like we don't have our. It's a stupid thing, but like we don't have our heat on, but like we could, because it's a HVAC unit. So like in the in between seasons, I set a range. But this summer I didn't have the range because we had such a weird summer where it would get into like the 40s overnight. So we don't have the heat on. It's only AC. Easy switch over, but we just haven't done it. I don't know why.
I haven't full of mine yet.
But this morning it was like, and my wife went into work and I work from home, and you can tell like the cat's just freezing her ass off. And I was like, all right, fine. So I went downstairs and I like grabbed the space heater, brought it back up, and I was like, listen, I know it's cold, but it's even colder downstairs. So I like made a little setup at the kitchen table and plopped down a sweatshirt. My cat just like sat in the sweatshirt. I worked on the table and just had the space heater going. Because it was 52 degrees in the house today. It was fucking cold. I mean, I like it because it like wakes you up.
I like cold weather to begin with, but I take my kid down to the bus stop every morning and just be like, hey, here lately it's been like night. Like it hasn't been cold. It's been nice though, going out there in like the high 50s, low 60s. Like, yeah, that's, it's getting to the point. And then I went out the other day in the 40s. And I was like, Jesus, fucking! I was in my basketball shorts, my freaking t-shirt with my slide-ons on. I was like, gee, oh, fuck, it's cold. No, this is time to break out the hoodie. And then by the afternoon, it was in like the high 70s. I was like, all right, okay, no more hoodie weather. I told my wife, because we're going to Pennsylvania, not this weekend, next weekend. I was like, we're just probably gonna, like, because she wants to do the, it's called the Cherry Crest Adventure Farm. Like, they have a corn maze and everything, and she wants to do it later in the evening. It's like, it's probably gonna be cold as shit, so we gotta take our hoodies with us.
Yeah. Also, all the corn's gonna be gone by then, dude.
No, they have their corn maze up until the end of October.
You ever been to a corn maze at the end of October? Sad.
Yeah. That's not the only reason we're going. They got a bunch of other shit going on.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, don't just set your expectations low. Because there's one around here that's pretty famous that they do like a themed corn maze every year.
That's what this one is.
And they're always like more and more intricate. And every year they always have to have like the state police helicopter come over because someone got lost and it's nighttime. Even though it's like 5 o'clock. And we went to that one a few years ago, but we just tried to avoid the crowds. Yeah, so we went later in October, and like everything was dead, so you could just kind of like see through and like walk through all the stuff. And it was like,
This one, of course, the last time I went, it was I think we figured out it was in 2006. It's the last time I went through that, so almost 20 years. But they had they were like a Kellogg's theme, like the big giant thing was, the cutout had Tony the Tiger in it, and like before you went in, you had to sit down and watch a video at Snap, Crackle, and Pop, and they're telling you it's a secret mission and all that. Anyway, but they give you a thing, and as you're walking through, you got to find the puzzle pieces, and you have to put the puzzle together to figure out your way out. So
yeah.
The thing that cracked me up the most is my brother-in-law, when we went, we were going, and they had these tubes, and they had people up in the towers, so you could talk to them in the tubes.
Yeah.
And ask, for hens.
Yeah.
And he was like,
the original escape from. He's
like, which way should we go? And I think they told him to go to the right. And he's like, all right, he said, go to the right, so we go this way. We ended up coming back to the same damn speaker thing. And he was like, which way should we go? And the person's like, go to your left. He started calling, you son of a bitch, you told me to go to the right last time. I just came from the left. Why would I go back to the left? Well, the right didn't work last time. Maybe you should go left this time. He was standing down there giving him the finger and everything. We ended up being in there for like 2.5 hours.
That's exactly what I would have done. Every other person that asks for information, you just fuck with them.
Just like the person at the in the middle of the corn maze, they had a little cafe set up where you could buy drinks and like snacks and stuff, and everything was like triple the price as it was on the outside. And my brother-in-law goes, you know, I could buy the same bottle of water for a third of the price outside the maze. And the person dead ass looked at him and just went, yeah, but you're not outside the maze, are you? I was like, oh shit. Like
exactly.
Like,
It's like,
your buddy didn't learn earlier.
like, you know how we can go to like busy intersections and stuff. There's usually like a homeless person like looking for money.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are such things as the smart homeless people, but one of them, what they do is they memorize corn maze, and then they go in there and set up shop, and just be like, "If you pay me, I'll tell you how to get out of here." Only if they ask, but otherwise, it's like you can probably make a fortune in a corn maze as a homeless person. It'd be really uncomfortable, but
$20, I'll get you to the exit.
It's easy to just walk past a homeless person in the street or like drive past them. Corn maze is pretty intimate.
Especially if you keep getting lost and you have to keep walking past them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're gonna force these people into feeling bad enough.
Oh, hey, Blue Shirt, you're back.
Money.
You're back. Did you get any money last time? You know, the last time you told me you don't carry any money on you.
Pick up any quarters? You get any cash now?
Anything helps.
God bless you.
Nah,
See you next time around.
I hope you're feeling better about yourself next time you come around. Oh, hey, Blue Shirt, you're back. How you doing? I missed you. Just choking a homeless guy out in the middle of a corn maze.
So a risk, yeah.
And we originally were just going to go away for a couple of days, and then my wife found that the Mack Truck Museum up in Allentown is doing a cruise-in for their 125th anniversary, and they're gonna have the museum open. The one thing that stopped me is you have to schedule an appointment to go through there now, and I don't want to like if I'm going into a museum, I don't want to be rushed. I want to take my time and like go around, look and read what I want to know, instead of the tour guide like pushing me along to get me out the door. Like I don't like that. So that's the one thing that stopped me. But it's gonna be open, so you can wander around and look. So I was like, I wouldn't mind doing that if you want, but that's gonna be the day before we were supposed to go up there. So she had me looking at hotels because she's not allowed to do it anymore after the one trip to Harrisburg. Stepped off an elevator. You ever seen like It was like the hotel in The Shining was less creepier in this one. Like the lights were flickering, the floors were uneven. Like it looked
Well, you know.
rough. So I was throwing out cheap ideas to her, and she's like, "You sure about this one?" I was like, "I've personally stayed in these hotels, so I know like they're not the the greatest, but they're not gonna like I'm not gonna get off the elevator and be like I'm gonna die here tonight." What's up, Chad? How you doing, sir?
Listen, when you're faced with that situation in the current moment, it's never great. However, it's always a good memory. Like, we stayed in LA. Well, we went to Santa Barbara for a wedding, and then stayed in LA the night before we left, just to be closer to the airport. And yeah, we stayed in Englewood. And
That's good to hear,
like,
Chad.
we had just gotten to the hotel, and they were just like, "No, you have to, like, don't even chance street parking. Like, park in our parking garage. You must." And we got all settled into our room and stuff, and then someone just walked into our room.
The fuck?
Yeah. Like, key card access, the whole thing.
Do you not do the little chainy chain?
We had, like, just gotten settled in. We didn't even get to that point.
What am I saying? That happened in my apartment back in the day.
And we were just like, what? We were just both like, occupado. And called the desk.
Wait, my mother did that too. We were looking at places to stay at one place, and they gave her a key card to check out a room, and she walked right up, and there was people just like sitting on the bed watching TV, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And my mother, just being the type of person she is, was just like, "Oh, the front desk gave me a card to look around in here," and she's like looking around, and it's like, these people don't want you looking around in their room. Get the hell out of here! Like, what? Like, everybody else had the sense enough to like step outside, like stay outside, like not even go into this room. My mother just walks in and starts looking around. Like, okay, all right.
Yeah,
What?
as soon as the person realized that
They
was
gave me the
wrong room,
key.
They immediately were just like, "Oh no." They left. Actually, oh yeah, that happened. We were on the opposite end of that. We went to a wedding Labor Day weekend this year down in, surprise, Connecticut. And they gave us the key to our room, and we were in like the wedding block for like, at the hotel. Yeah, we did the key card and walked in, and there were people in the room. Yeah, we instantly, as soon as we were like, there are people here, we like closed the door and just ran down to the desk. We're like, what the fuck did you do? And then they were just like, oh, fuck. So they gave us like a room at the room block rate, just like a different part of the hotel.
We were sitting there watching TV one night in our old apartment, and we were sitting there and we heard it sound like someone messing with the door, and we're like, what? Somebody like trying to like open our door. And about that time, we heard the deadbolt unlock and the door open. We had the little chain on there, and it stops him from coming in, and the guy just looks at me. We lock eyes, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. And it's like, what?" And he just shut the door and walked off. And I was like, what? How'd he unlock our door? And I went over to the office the next day, where, and it's like, this dude just like in the middle of the night just unlocked our door and tried to walk in. And she said, I don't know what happened. They live two doors down. And that's what, like, the guy ended up explaining. He's like, yeah, I was in the wrong apartment. I don't know why my key unlocked your door, but it did. It's like, well, that doesn't make me feel great at all.
No. But I like how we're past, well, at least like part of America is kind of past the point of, if that happens, they're like, oh, I'm going to file a lawsuit.
Yeah.
And we've just moved on to the fact that it's just general incompetence.
Oh, speaking of door, I told you a while back about the little black boxes outside the laundry room.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry the other day, and the office lady stopped me, and she's like, "Hey, I want to give you this key fob." And I was like, "To what?" I'll go. Oh, I walked the laundry room right next to the office, so I walked out of the laundry room back to right in front door, and that's when she poked her head out. Hey, I want to give you this key fob, and I'm just like, okay, what? So I walked back over into the office, and she's like, hey, I need to give you this. It's for the laundry room. And it's a little black circle. It has like a spot for a keychain. And she's like, it unlocks the laundry room door so you don't need a key anymore. And took it over there, and sure shit, it does. Like, this is cool as shit.
Pretty neat.
But now it logs because I think it's 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So all these people doing the laundry after hours, it logs all these people going in and out. So she's going to know if you're breaking the rules. Dude, there's cameras. There used to be no cameras out here. There's cameras everywhere now. They got a camera in the laundry room. I was like, I'm here for it. Like, there's other people pissed off about all the cameras. It's like, you know what? I'm so happy about this, because you know how many times I've had to deal with other people's laundry just being left here overnight. I had to deal with freaking people not cleaning out their lint traps. Like, I'm so for this.
I'm good for the like common spaces, like the laundry room,
yeah,
the mail center.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if there's not. Do they have like a community area that has like grills and stuff?
We were told there was supposed to be, but to my knowledge, there's not one yet. If there is going to be one at all.
So, but like that place, for example, I'd be a little bit like, I don't want to be surveilled all the time. Like in the places where your actions affect other people, like the laundry room. 100% about that, because that's about how you like. That's about being neighborly,
Yeah.
Like, don't leave your laundry in overnight, and if you do, like, I want to know who that is, and I'm glad to have that on tape. But if I'm just like hanging out with my family, minding my own business, not doing anything, like, I don't want to be recorded.
Yeah, I don't know if there's one on the playground or not. I haven't walked out there and looked, but like there's none that point into like our back patio or anything. So we're just hanging out on the back patio. It's not like they're watching, but there is like they can monitor the sidewalk, who's coming and going on the sidewalks and everything. Because there's at the corner of each building, there's one that points in the direction, especially the parking lot. There's one point in the parking lot, and there's one pointing in behind like the building area. So, and I was standing there talking to her about the key fob, and I kept hearing it clicking, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's a camera." So I was like, "Oh, am I just sitting here constantly triggering it by standing here?" And she's like, "Yeah, but you're fine." So, as soon as you walk in the office door, you're on camera. I'm like, "Yes, I am here for this." But I'm guessing we're supposed to get one. Maybe it's supposed to unlock that door too eventually, because I don't know if you've ever seen like the Amazon machines, like the parcel lockers that they have inside certain stores where you they can drop a package off and you can come pick it up.
Yep.
They have one of those in the little hallway outside the office. So I'm guessing that's going to be like a place to pick up your packages eventually. So I'm guessing the key fob is going to open that as well at some point.
The mill place that I used to live at in New Hampshire, it had like a package service. It was the coolest shit ever. Like, when you walk into the building, you just go over to the counter and you're like, "Oh, do you have a package for me?" And they're like, "Oh, yes, we do." And you just confirm your room number, and then you just they go out into the back and they just get the package and give it to you. Yeah. It was like the fanciest shit ever. Unfortunately, at that point in my life, I was not expecting any packages.
Lame. You still stop by and be like, "Hey, you have any packages for me?" Just ever so often to feel important.
That was just, yeah. It was a kick-ass place to live. Like I said, just unfortunate it was at that point in my life where I was just the poorest I've ever been. Of just not eating.
Before Amazon Prime.
Yeah, my entire paycheck went towards my rent. That was it. I actually had I think $100 a week, maybe, left after that. After paying rent.
Could have Amazon ship you some packs of ramen.
No Amazon.
Lame.
Yeah, I agree.
Did that guy He did. Oh, Tony's. Where's my... Oh, right there. Oh. I love how JT's just like, hey, you gonna be here tomorrow night? I'm like, yeah, what do you want to play? And he just never answers me.
It'll be some form of golf.
I was just like, yeah, what do you want to play? And he's just like, okay, cool. Alright.
He doesn't care.
Still haven't talked to him about the podcast yet, because I have yet to talk to him since we talked about it, yeah. Because he was, I wasn't around that week, that Saturday, and then the next Saturday I was around, but he wasn't. So I haven't been around on a Saturday since. So
He plays PlayStation, right? Not Xbox.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty, yeah, PS5.
I say we just like start playing games that he plays.
I have no clue who wants to play Tony. It's up to him. Yeah, I'm not spending that kind of money on a console though. Well, then again, if he'll play like any of the he buys a shit ton of simulator games. So any of the cheesy simulators, he'll play. It's just if he's around or not is the question. He doesn't like farming sim. And what else? Oh, trucking sim. But like the fast food simulator stuff and stuff like that, he's all for. Now I'm beyond pissed because I was going to resubscribe to Game Pass, and right as I was about to do it, then it's when they came out that it was going up, and then they got so much backlash that they're like, oh, if you've already subscribed, then the price won't change for you as long as you stay subscribed. It's like, well, son of a bitch, if I would have known that, I would have still subscribed back then, but now I'm not.
Like one of the few times where it pays off to just ignore your subscriptions.
Yeah. And a lot of people, like in the game world, are saying the Xbox is dead, and the more evidence that comes out, the more it's like, yeah, I think Xbox is dead. All these retailers that aren't carrying it anymore, they're dropping it, and it's like, it was the former CEO of Blizzard was like, yeah, you're just raising the price on everything to milk the last few drops out of it that you can. He's like, your console's dead. It makes sense.
Whatever. As long as I don't care what it is. Like eventually, I've been saying for years, like eventually it's going to be an all-in-one console, right? So, like that time has come. So as long as I can get an Xbox controller to play PlayStation games, I'm good. Like, I don't give a shit what the console is. But now they make all the controllers like Bluetooth and wireless and stuff. Like it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can swap them out. I think you can.
Yeah.
Mine's through Bluetooth, so I can just use the Xbox controller on my computer through Bluetooth. I don't have to have the wireless dongle or whatever.
Right.
and they put the blame. Well, first they said it was tariffs, but then it actually come out that they lost a shit ton of money on Call of Duty because of Game Pass, and it's like, or they're blaming the reason they lost a shit ton of money on Call of Duty on Game Pass, but it's not the case. They're nickeling and diming everyone in Call of Duty to the point where they can't even get, what was it, 100,000 people to play the open beta on Steam. It's like, because Battlefield 6 is destroying you guys right now because they actually listen to feedback and, you know, are actually following through and not nickeling and diming you once you're in game. And it's like, and they announced that, oh, you're, in previous years, the stuff that you buy in game would transfer over to the new version. Not anymore. You got to rebuy all of it. It's like, and you wonder why people are stopped playing your game. And the people who suffer for it is Game Pass players. It's like, oh, well, your price is going up 50%.
Users, dude. Like we're just getting fucked everywhere we go.
Yeah, as long as people keep shelling out the money for it, they're going to keep doing it. That's what people don't understand. It's like, if you really want to change it, just stop paying for it. Stop paying for it, and then you hurt them where it, like, hit them where it hurts the worst, their wallets. They'll stop doing this dumb shit. But the more you pay, the more they're like, oh, well, we can, you know, get another dime out of them.
True.
We're kind of fucked when it comes to like essentials, like
food
and
we
shit.
just get fucked. That's what I'm saying. Is like,
but
we're just
when it comes to like gaming and everything, just stop. Like, I am fully expecting GTA 6 to be $9.99. It's gonna be It's gonna be the first $100 game, and then as soon as that happens, Call of Duty's gonna do it, and as soon as Call of Duty does it, Madden's gonna do it, and then it's gonna be a trickle effect where everybody's charging $100 a game, and it's like gaming, which was started to be an escape from reality, is now crushing your reality by being so damn expensive to do. You're gonna price people out of the hobby.
Until Steam starts charging a monthly fee.
I don't see Steam. As long as Gabe's in charge, Steam won't do it. Now, if I was Gabe, I would be looking into the whole Game Pass, how the Game Pass works, and doing the same damn shit, and allowing you to play your Steam library across devices. So like the Game Pass app on TV, like, have that capability. Be allowed to stream games like a Game Pass does to your, so instead of streaming from your actual computer to your TV, have it so I can just like go anywhere and hook up to a TV and play instead of having to stream it from my computer. That's what I would be doing if I was Steam, because Game Pass is pricing people out of it. Be that replacement. I mean, they're already, you can play Steam on, the rumor is the next console from Xbox, you're gonna, if they do another console at this point, you're gonna be able to play Steam, and on that handheld Xbox that they got coming out, you're able to play Steam. So why not my TV? If Game Pass can do it, why not Steam? Dun, 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 dun. Dude, if Car Mechanic Simulator was multiplayer, that'd be dope. You can just have like multiple bays knocking out cars left and right. Or have people do specific jobs, like paint jobs. And then you're under the hood guy, and then like your wheels and axles guy. Or you could just have the one guy that holds the flashlight while you do all the work. God damn it, hold it up here, Bobby. My name's Timmy. Where the fuck your name is?
I'm gonna hit it because I gotta get up early.
Alright, yeah, have yourself a good night.
You as well.
Alright, when's the best time to sell wheat? 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 Wheaton? Next month. Okay. So let's go and we'll drop this off. We'll start dumping this, and then we'll take a combine over there and finish dumping it in here. Well, that van was smart. He saw me coming and immediately got out of the way. Alright. Is that fire still going on? No. Swiggity swoogity, I'm coming for that booty. What's up, Joseph Patton? How are you, sir? That thing's still dumping? Is this thing producing anything? Oh, it is. Hopefully I can dump this back in here so I can pick up all that straw. I don't have any faith this is all going in there. Yeah, okay, it's not. Alright, hopefully this goes back in here. I miss my damn underground storage that I could just store everything in. Yep, okay, that's not gonna happen. Can I sell this anywhere? Oh, it can. Ammo dealer's on the way. So as to sell everything. I guess we can drop it off at the sell everything container. Phew. Gosh. Darn. Oh man. Do 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 do. God dang. We're gonna be sitting here forever unloading this. Is homeboy still moving over here? No, okay. Go ahead and close out. It is done, fully planned, yeah. Alright. Nope. Turn our hazards on. Alright, look at the map. $74,000 for that little bit of silage. Not bad, not bad. Hold your horses. Hold your horses, soccer mom. Hold your horses. Should probably swap these two tractors. Where's the best place to sell straw? It's probably the same thing, isn't it? Straw? Yeah. Animal dealer, it's actually the same price as the animal dealer, so they can only do either or. Was that all the straw is officially collected? Oh my god. All right. Well, ladies and gents, I think that's where I'm going to call it here. If you guys did like the stream, do me a huge favor, leave the link down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future streams, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to know if I whenever do a live or upload a video, click the notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.